Hey everyone, Alex of All Trades here, and I am back with a Warframe live stream. I haven't had one of these in a while, and let me get the game audio. Joining me today is Nameless.
Hello.
I was like, are you there? So, Nameless is new in the game. Well, new-like. New-ish. I did
Yeah,
want
I
to
actually
show.
played it back in 2013.
Yeah, you did. That's why it's like, well, your count's really old. So also I got my Sephiroth Prime. It's very piratey. I feel like my bloom is really high. Um, but I am not going to run on Sephiroth. Instead, go. It's Dante still. Try to rank the stuff up.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
and make the Lotus proud.
So what do you need to do, Nameless?
I don't know.
Do you have any
That's kind of
quests?
the whole point of you Sherpaing me, right?
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah, I'm told to investigate the failure,
you can just
but that's on
click,
Mercury, which I don't even have access to.
uh, the quest is telling you to do an investigation somewhere. Uh, if you, what is the, I just hit M. Like this was, it's been a while. Don't hit M to access the navigation. So somewhere on Mercury, you said. You
I
should
don't even
be,
have Venus on that.
if the quest is telling you to go there, I'm wondering if you can just go in, like, you can pick what we do. Like, I don't have to click it. In fact, I can't click whatever quest node you have access to. You have to click it and hit start. But if it won't let you do that, then we can just start opening areas up for you. Yep, and just let you do it. Then I will vote yes. I will go there
I
with
don't want
you.
to.
You don't want to?
I don't
Okay.
want to do that.
Alright. Then do you just want to clear nodes?
That sounds good.
Alright, then,
It's
I will.
supposed to be Sherpa. You know, you're
Well,
supposed to guide me on what to do here.
well, mostly you just map clearing in the beginning, or, and like, completing quests. There is, let me see. You should have a quest. I don't know if I'll be able to see it, but it's something, you've Hal the Kubro, or what is the other one? It's something about a sentinel. I can't see that one, I don't think. Or maybe you could just build your sentinel. I can't quite remember how that works. Let me look it up real fast. It's been years, so.
I'm so glad you've prepared thoroughly for this Sherpaing. Definitely making the confusing start of this game just so much easier.
Well, literally, I can't see what you have access to. Like, unless you share your screen with me, I cannot see it.
All I have is Once Awake and the Duviri Paradox.
Once awake and the
Everything
Duviri.
else is grayed out or completed.
Okay. these folks awake again? Ah, okay. You'll, when you get... Okay, you get your first sentinel when you, clear the Earth to Venus junction. So, you don't have Hal the Kubra yet, is what
What
you're
the hell
saying.
is... What is a sentinel?
Sentinels are, non-organic companions, and, Kubras are obviously like the canine companion. But it's always a good idea to, once you have access to a companion, to use it every time. But, my suggestion then, is if you haven't cleared Earth yet, take me with you to whatever nodes you don't have cleared yet.
Okay.
So just start picking the ones that are not, that you have access to but are not clear yet.
Well, the only one that is Cetus.
Oh,
It's
Cetus
the
is
Venus
the...
Junction. I have to go to Cetus to do something, and I need to rank up a mod, which I thought I already did, so...
Yeah, Cetus is the hub area for the open world on Earth. It's just a town, essentially.
God, your orbiter looks like shit. You ever clean this place? You're to fucking herd of cattle in there. Are you coming with me?
Yeah. We're in a squad. We're going together.
Your station. It's an ugly bug.
I'm getting some weird graphical artifacts. Oh, Dante just became Mr. Fantastic. I do not see you.
So these ugly clones of the future of humanity, I'm not a big fan.
Mining tools, ore refinement, other stuff.
All locally made. A piece of snail spawn. A smelt on the tables of Corpus royalty. One size of platinum paprika. Yes.
Huzzah!
Where are you?
On the landing pad.
You
I
are?
had to watch a cutscene.
Ah, okay.
Warframe can't swim, or can we swim here?
You cannot swim.
So you're
You
saying that this powerful thing from beyond the stars can't do what my fat ass can do, which is swim.
Yeah, you cannot swim as a Warframe. You can, fish, though.
Orders and knives, newly arrived at great risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of
Where the fuck are you?
I like those eyes with
I'm, I apparently,
Off-worlder. They'll push the veneer away from sea.
loaded in way faster than you.
Well, I had a cutscene.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You're short, And you're ugly. But I tell it to a random person on the docks. How? You are fucking twins. Are you fucking clones, you ugly old fat women? Like, what is this shit? You look identical. What the fuck is this thing? It's strung up like a whale, but it looks like a fucking piece of architecture.
There is, like, none of the animals in the world of Warframe are,
Yeah, this is a
Are
triplet
animals.
of these ugly old women.
You'll see and I'll see.
She gives. We live.
Where are you?
Well,
I'm coming to you. Now that you're here, I can see where you are on the map.
Yeah, why is this wall made out of meat?
Ah, I just passed you. There you are.
Yeah. Yeah, look. Ugly number 1, ugly number 2.
I don't see
And up
them.
here, ugly at number 3.
They're not showing up for me.
There aren't any women here?
No, there's no
Do you
NPCs
see what
over
I'm
here.
standing on?
No, I see you. You're floating in air.
What the fuck? And it's a different time of day on yours than it is. It's daytime on my screen.
That's funny.
I have suddenly... Because there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, there is blood everywhere.
There's like a chunk of like what looks like wall, but it's like made of meat.
I don't see that, but it's probably something that they hunted. Now, mine might look different because I'm in a different state of endgame than you. So all of the vendors for everything are up here, up this path. And they are they telling you to go around and talk to everybody?
I've got... So there's no one here on your screen.
No, there is one. There's a dude right there.
Yeah, these people are ugly. And short. Look at this shit.
Well, Warframes are pretty big.
Yeah, and these two... This guy and this guy look exactly the same. And that's that same ugly old woman. Like, there's a male model and a fucking female model, and they're both hideous. And that hat is just horrible.
It's huge.
Hey, wait, now I don't like this. Now I'm the short shit. How do I kill this guy? I want this guy to be dead right here.
Well, you will kill plenty of those guys.
Yeah, look at this short shit.
Though those boots might be doing some of the work for the taller guys. Who are porpoise.
But yeah, do they not all look identical to you? Because they do to me.
They mostly look identical to me, but most of these are just filler NPCs. There's only like 5 of them that are real NPCs that you talk to. Like this guy, Master Tinosai? Tinosai? I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's the pet master guy. The critter guy. Which is why he's got a cravat and a big bird. This is the weapon guy, Hawk.
I'm being told to speak to Kanzu.
Yes. He's in charge, and this is
Good
where
God,
everyone
there's so
is.
many fucking people.
Yeah. Reset's Sunday night, so people tend to do a lot of work.
Risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your love with a streak of vermilion. I like those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean.
Offworld, help push the Gornier away from Cetus.
You do a good deed, I pay you for it.
Business has been good this week.
What
Found
am
a
I?
paying
What?
client who thinks he's smart.
Prove yourself. Okay.
I gather the intel.
New Grenier bossman's been giving us no end of trouble. You're my go-to tenno. Make him go away, yeah?
So we go up to the big door. To the hallway, where we'll start loading into the open world.
It's so seamless. It's not like I didn't suffer a massive head injury or suddenly get drunk as the frame rate drops to single digits.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I've gotten, like, kicked from full squads before and had to do open world by myself in the middle of events, so...
I mean, yeah.
Kanzu is right. The Grenier can never be allowed to live comfortably on the plains. Let's make this place as inhospitable as possible
What
for
the hell
them.
that means.
All your work has led to this. Take out as many Grenier as you can.
No, great. It's night.
It must be the night cycle. So we want to go where that waypoint is telling us to go, the yellow direction. And because you do not have any transportation yet, we have to run there.
Target spotted. Strike fast and take out as many as you can.
So just kill a bunch of enemies, but don't get in the water.
Those devices draw energy from bomb ballists. Make use of them.
Oh shit, we gotta get away from those floaty skull things. Come this way.
Oh, I'm trying to kill those things.
Do not try to kill those. Just focus on the Grenier. Those do not count towards this kill count. And they are dangerous.
I've located another mass of enemies. Take the fight to them. Keep going. They won't be able to sustain these casualties for much longer.
Oh, there's an Eidolon around. That's why those
There's a
things are
what?
over there. So there's a giant around, an Eidolon. So go to the next spot, which is this red spot over here, where the Eidolon seems to be going. Leave the Eidolon alone.
Big giant robot dinosaur?
Yes. So you gotta get into the range, as you can see on your mini map, and then kill Grenier.
More Grenier amassing nearby. Get over there and take them out.
Freaking Eximus. They're dangerous. Alright. Let's go to the next spot. Ah. I went in the water. We just need to kill 10 more. Yeah.
Or the glowing one usually means, you know, an enemy.
No, here
Like
the
a heavier
fancier
enemy, so I thought that...
the fancier it looks, the more likely it is to be Warframe.
Almost feel sorry for him. Then I remember what's been done to us, and I'm at peace. Here's your
Oh shit. Okay, now we gotta go to the next bounty point, which is actually Satis. So we're done.
Yep, now we go back. I don't see it, though. It's not marked.
It's not? Alright, follow me.
It says return to Cetus, but I don't see a marking anywhere.
I don't know why. I can see it, so just follow me.
That's a terrifying sound.
It really is, isn't it? I've gotten into fights with those where the goal is literally to kill a bunch of them.
So this would be it.
Yep. Big door. And we get back inside. My pet is just floating in the air mid-leap.
Ugh. Now it says it's a single-player mission.
For your next thing?
And then if I talk to him, just to return to him, it says, this is a single-player mission that must be completed alone. You will leave your... What is the fucking point of this squad-based fucking online MMO light game if you're constantly kicked out of a fucking squad?
Yeah, what's your, yeah, I mean, you can do it, and I can just go fucking do other stuff.
I guess I'll have to.
Filling up, Offworlder. Help Kanzu clear the slate, eh?
I thank the Unum you came along when you did, Demo. If not for you, I don't think Konzu and I would have each other. Dadu.
Away from Cetus. You do a good deed, I pay you for it.
You should think about children, perhaps. Nothing brings you closer to your own mortality than parenthood. You've made your own replacement. It is over there, crying on your pants.
Like, it's not like I'm in a single-player instance. There's still every asshole under the sun here. It's ridiculous.
I don't know. I don't know why they chose what is the parts that they choose that for. Like the ones where you go into things makes more sense.
My connections provided some juicy leads on Grenier activity. Konzu can give you the details.
Job board's filling up, Offworlder. Help Kanzu clear the slate, eh?
The characters tell me that we are all multi-dimensional beings, having a simultaneous experience. I meet one off-worlder with a gun tattooed on his face, certainly I'm not so sure.
Handy with a gun or blade? She just needs you. That's all.
You should think about children, perhaps. Nothing brings you closer to your own mortality than parenthood. You've made your own replacement, and is over there trying on your pants.
Are the Orokin Glass Warriors?
Job board's filling up, Offworlder. Help Kanzu clear the slate.
Let me see. Oh, that was weird. I just lost audio for a moment. Oh, and my encoder is freaking out a little bit.
Who's shooting it?
Job board's filling up, Offworlder. Help Kanzu clear the slate, eh?
I gather the intel, he handles personnel. It's a good match.
Offworlder, I'm hiring combat talent. Let's talk rates. Filling up off-world. Help Kanzu clear the slate, eh? Display your love with a streak of vermilion. I like those eyes with a dash of rare cerulean.
I give you coordinates. You go in. You
My
come back
connections
again soon.
provided some juicy leads on Grenier activity. Konzu can give you the details.
Offworlder, help push the Grenier away from Cetus. You do a good deed, I pay you for it. Ayo! You are bright in the Unum's sight, Sura. Magnificent. Magnificent. Boots.
Your deeds shall be rewarded.
Risk from the Eurasian zone. Display your
Normer came after Cetus first. They crave to capture the Unum, and they have plenty of veiled-up diehards to help them do it. Lucky for us, we have you, eh? Go and help those diehards to die a little easier.
Okay, that just sort of froze on me.
That's it. The targets come out for a fight. Make it their last.
I feel like I'm not seeing. Is it underground? Why even have waypoint security screw me like this? Just horrific lag.
The loss of that commander will lead to uncertainty and infighting among his former troops. Good work. We don't have much time. An enemy drone has crashed in your area. I need you to escort it to safety. Proceed to the waypoint if you accept this mission. The drone is nearby. Find it and hack it.
Okay, I have other things. I'll fuck with that quest later. But
Okay.
are you still there?
Yes, I am. I muted myself, so if I talked, I wouldn't distract you. Alright, so what do you want to do now? What do you need to do now? What's it telling you?
Well, I can go to Everest or Eurasia next to unlock more of the Earth map.
Okay. Quit this
I'll
squad.
send you an.
I have to leave this mission first. I was getting like lots of weird things happening. Like it would not show me like using my weapons, but I could hear that I was using them. I was like, this is not helpful. Failed to join session. Okay. Try again.
Why does your ship look like a 50s hot?
I don't... I'm not sure what you're looking at.
Lander thing.
My lander? Oh, I think that's called the Mantis or something? Alright, so you said Everest or... Oh yeah, because that opened up more of the map for you.
Everest or Eurasia? Everest says excavation, Eurasia is mobile defense.
Okay, so excavation, you go to a point, a waypoint it tells you to go to, and then it drops this big machine into the ground, and you have to protect it and keep it powered. And enemies will attack it. And as soon as it drops, by the way, they tell you about the next waypoint for the next machine that's gonna drop. Don't run to that one. Just stay with the one that's currently down. And then for mobile defense, you get a like a big data conduit thing that you plug into a console that you then have to protect from enemies for a certain amount of time. You don't have to keep that one powered, and then you pick up the data console and you bring it to the next mobile defense point. So I would say mobile defense is easier than excavation. I have a long history of being angry during excavation. But these ones are going to be relatively easy because they're the first ones.
Let's do Eurasia first, since that's the only thing standing between me and that'll complete a branch, and then we can go Everest and do all the other ones.
All right, go ahead and pick it.
Yeah, there's your ship.
Yeah. These different landers give you like an ability bonus for something that you can do. I've literally never used them like ever. I've never found the need to use one.
This is a mobile defense mission.
So you carry that to the waypoint.
And defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Oh, Kubro out the ass.
Yeah.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
So you plug it in here by clicking X,
Stay focused.
or I don't
There's a
know
heavy
actually
unit
what the button is
approaching.
on your keyboard. And the enemies will spawn as we're waiting for it to be done.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Maybe I won't cast that again.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Time to dispense some indiscriminate murder.
Yeah. Man, the range on those things is huge.
But you have to respect the Grenier. They just watched 18 people be murdered by me, and like, you know what? I can probably do it.
I know. I think that's so
Like,
crazy.
you know,
Yeah.
like, I just sliced 15 of your buddies in half, but sure, you'll get it done, guy.
Alright, so we're done with this space. So you can pick it back up, and we go to the next point. And when you're carrying something like that, you're forced to use your secondary firearm instead of your
Yes, I've noticed that.
primary, yeah. If you hit the button to switch, you will drop it.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your
Why
way.
the fuck can't I
It's the
jump?
Grenier.
You know, for a game that's all about movement, it sure does lock you into weird things sometimes, as it can't figure out what the fuck to do. I think after so long, they would have fixed that.
I know, I think it mantles too often for us trying to fly through the air so much. For it to mantle as much as it does, I just constantly am like flipping up over items that I meant to jump over.
Come at me, beast!
You're not unarmed. I am mostly letting you kill everything.
I am mostly spamming melee.
It is mostly a melee game.
Location reached.
Especially, he gets a bonus for using a sword.
What? The guy named that Caliber gets a bonus for swords?
Yeah.
You could
Oh
push
god,
me
that
over with a
Kubra.
feather.
This will take a moment.
It flew past me. No, your bomb is not gonna get on me.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
You mean the one I already murdered?
So the heavy unit, when she says that, she means an Eximus, which is the glowy guys.
Yeah, and I cut him in half just as quickly as everyone else.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
They get harder. Bunch of guys over there, yeah. Oh, there's an Eximus coming.
I don't really look forward to Eximus anymore. Too old, you know. It doesn't mean the same thing as when you're a kid.
We're ready for the next point. I love the fact that they so often say Tenno scum.
Like, you're the scum.
I know, they look a lot scummier than we do.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
Two shot. Hold on, I need loot.
Yeah. Did you open the locker? Okay.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, right up in my face. Leech Eximus are... I hate those guys so much. And they just recently released a new Eximus.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
And now we leave.
No, now we murder.
Sometimes these missions turn into exterminate missions.
Hey, shit.
Hard is so bad. You look like you're, like, skiing or snowboarding across the map sometimes. Because you slide so much.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, is that not the way to do it?
Most people bullet jump across the map. But because you're trying to be very thorough and not just, like, fly to the exit point. You're sliding more.
Where you going, Sally?
Is he trying to run away?
Yeah, the one smart one I found. I
Yeah.
murdered him just as much as all the rest.
No, there shouldn't be anything else.
You know, it's just perfect.
Once everyone's in it, we leave, but if only one person or like not everyone is in there, it'll start a countdown of 50 seconds that it'll make us all leave regardless of if the final people are in it.
Hey, I maxed out my Excalibur. I hate how you're not on my orbiter.
Yeah, we don't, it doesn't hub, although I can actually go to your orbiter if there is a way to do that. And I can look around it, so let me, I've been to other people's.
I really feel like they should have called your Warframe the Virgil.
Oh yeah, he's definitely based on that.
Well, he looks more like the guide through hell rather than the guidee, as it were.
So, put your cursor over my name at the top.
Okay.
And one of the options should be invite to orbiter.
All I see is show profile.
You might not have access to do it yet, and it might unlock at some point. I'm not sure when, because that was a feature they added late in the game.
You can invite me to yours.
Yes, I can. Would you like to see mine?
Sure. Boy, and that's something they fucking need to figure out. Make the buttons for accepting invitations the same across invites. Holy fuck. On controller, to accept an invite to squad is X. To accept an invite to your orbiter was for some reason fucking A. Like,
That's
no.
weird.
Like, don't be fucking stupid.
Ordis keeps a tidy ship, and is therefore reluctant to allow animals on board.
Yeah, do you like, can I hire you a maid or something? Like,
What? Do you mean because it's all fucked up and distressed looking?
yeah, no, I mean, like, the splatters of blood everywhere. That's what
not
I fucking
blood!
mean. It looks like a goddamn abattoir in here. It looks like you butchered an entire herd of cattle in this place.
You're the first person to say
Yeah.
that it looks like blood.
It looks like blood is splat. You look like a serial killer. This looks like Norman Bates' orbiter.
This is the model of one of the spiders on Venus that I got for killing it in the open world, which these are rare drops. Same thing with this Eidolon over here from the Plains of Eidolon. And then I have a bunch of bobbleheads. What were you gonna say?
What the? Where the fuck am I?
Oh, you went down out of it, didn't you? Yeah. Mine is split because my ship is actually on the ground.
Oh. Okay, that's weird.
You'll have this option later.
And so this is where I was expecting it to lead. Yeah, this looks like blood has splattered everywhere. I mean, because it's even shiny. It looks like this place is like you just murdered everybody in here. Like the floor is fine, but man, the shit on the wall, it looks like this is see this pattern right here, that's arterial spray. That's how it arcs. See? Like you have murdered many things full of blood in this place.
Well, considering the number of things I have killed in this game, maybe. And some quests do kind of take place in your orbiter.
See, I don't even have access to this.
Oh, where are you? Are you down in my helmets or? Oh yeah, you
I
were.
can't go in. Oh,
You
there.
can't because I opened the door.
Yeah, this place is
Yeah.
disgusting. But what are these other doors? I don't have access to these either.
So, this door is the where the operator is. So the actual Tenno. And I don't have anything in mind. Except for if you look up at the ceiling on the way in and out, you'll see my my mastery rank
Your
tiles.
mastery rank? Yeah.
Yeah, I put them up there. And then this other door is actually the operator's quarters. I was like, which Warframe do I have as my display Warframe? And it's my Wukong Prime, obviously. So you can, like, decorate these spaces and stuff.
See, this looks nice. And then you go out here into the abattoir. Especially up here. Sweet Jesus. You just murdered so much. And apparently, since it's all shiny and everything, like 2 minutes ago.
Always committing murder.
Like, you just finished killing and butchering a giant fucking cow here. And it was like, hey, you want to come over?
Oh god, what is...
Oh, this is the actual... Oh, I see.
Where are you? Oh. Yeah, because I'm landed. You'll have access to this. In fact, it's pretty endgame, but eventually you'll be able to access this area. And you can have your ship either in space or down here. It's up to you which one you want. I like it down here, because, I don't know, I like being near this much foliage that doesn't actually make me sneeze.
Foliage.
Foliage.
The I is after the L. It's not foliage. It's not made of aluminum foil.
Now,
I used to think that too. What the fuck are you?
Oh, where? Now, most people wouldn't show you this, but I know you already know, like, the reveal and everything, so I'm not worried too much.
Where?
I'm
back on your ship.
No, most people wouldn't have shown you that you could put your ship here, by the way, or shown you those areas in their ship, because they would consider it spoiling, but I know you already know about operators, so...
Oh, roughly. What the fuck is this thing?
Where are you? Are you in the
I'm
top
back
part?
on your bridge.
You're on my bridge. Okay.
The fuck is this little Roomba thing?
Oh, it's a drone. You can get though. That one I got for free from connecting my Amazon account actually to Warframe.
And is this a
It is
a Queen reference?
Yes, that is definitely a Queen reference, and that was something I got from a special vendor that comes over the weekends, every other weekend, and I got it specifically because it was a Queen reference.
So how do I go to another mission?
So go to the menu and hit navigation, and you can just select from there.
Hold on, it says I have to return to orbiter.
Ah, okay. Then do that.
Is this the real life, or is it just fantasy?
Yeah, I really, like, when I saw that, I was like, oh, I have to get that. I know not everyone cares about Queen.
Not everyone. Oh.
That may have not been picked up by the OBS, but he said not everyone is intelligent either.
So I have to complete once a week to even get to the Mars Junction, but... Alright, to Everest we go.
Alright. And unlike Destiny
There's your
2...
ship, finally.
Yeah, unlike Destiny 2, either of us can start a mission, like, pick it and go. Like, there's no, like, mission leader. Mutterfetcher asked best favorite Queen song for both of us. Oh.
Well, I mean, it's gotta be Bohemian Rhapsody.
I
We are here to excavate
love that
the
one,
long-buried
but I
artifacts
think
crucial
mine
to
is
our cause,
Somebody to Love.
marking the first dig site.
What do I like outside Bohemian Rhapsody? Not just Bohemian Rhapsody.
Like, the tits,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it's top. So, that one you're shooting right now, it's a more powerful enemy, and he just dropped a cell. Now, if you pick that power cell up, that will power the excavator that's going to drop. So we want to carry those around when we see them. And getting within space of the excavator will just power it up. And it'll take it from you. You're only allowed to carry one at a time.
Yes, but I'm allowed to murder endlessly.
Yes, you are. That was actually really hilarious, hearing him talk and then you just stabbed him. So the mini
You're
map
gonna
will,
drop that like a fucking asshole.
the mini map will show the power cells that have dropped around us. And once you get within range of the excavator spawn point, it will drop. And then we should stay close to it to protect it. Because they will try to destroy it.
The excavator has been deployed. Strike down power carrier enemies, take their fuel cells, and bring the cells to the excavator to keep it powered.
Yeah, it's actually better that I explained it to you than you hear that explanation once it's already popped off.
It slices, it dices, it makes french fries in 3 different ways.
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Well, that's a new thing. She never said that before.
Proceed to the dig site.
And they waited. Do not proceed to the dig site. Stay here until this one is done. Alright, it's about to be done, so pick up a new power cell to take with you.
Complete. Your hard work
Oh,
has just
we don't have to. We could just leave if you wanted to.
You may leave now.
This is an endless mission, so it could technically go on forever, but it gets harder the longer you do it.
What do you want to do?
We could just
Are the
leave.
rewards worth it?
No. We could just
What?
leave. No, they're not worth it. We should just leave since we're just trying to clear the nodes for you.
Okay.
Although I think we procced it. It's okay, it doesn't matter.
Protect the unit while it extracts the
We're gonna
artifact.
proc another one on the way there.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
I will go to the not dig site.
I know, I always tell her no when I'm leaving.
Excavator stalled. Find another fuel cell and take it to the excavator.
Oh, thank you.
Mobile defense is not a endless mission. There are few endless missions. But they, like,
Oh,
all
God,
of them...
I did with a rando that mission where you have to, like, see all the different, you have to capture the different, like, listening post things.
Oh, interception?
Yeah, interception. Did it with a random, and I was like, okay, I'm done after the first wave. But then the guy was like, oh, let's do it again. I'm like, oh, fuck, fine. So I did a second wave, and it was shittier than the first one. And then, thankfully, after that one, he said, he also was like, no, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
And I was like, thank God.
Like, if you're doing public and, like, so you have a full squad and you're in an endless mission, don't feel obligated to stay as long as they want to stay. Because, first of all, that risks you losing all of your rewards if you guys wipe, and then, like, you wasted your time. So, only go as long as you feel like you're capable of going. Mutterfetcher says, "Fought Bottom Girls all day for me." I literally did think of that song, but I do think for me it's Somebody to Love.
What's the one from Hardcore Henry?
Oh, Don't Stop Me Now. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Don't Stop Me Now is a pretty good one, too.
Yeah,
and obviously,
that
you know, We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions.
Mm-hmm.
Which, to my mind, is like one song.
Yeah.
It's weird to not hear We Are the Champions immediately after We Will Rock You, because they do that, like, all the time, that it's like, you only played half the song.
Yeah. I would say that the top 3, like, songs by Queen are We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, and Bohemian Rhapsody. But Don't Stop Me
Bohemian
Now.
Rhapsody is just so
Beautiful?
It's perfect, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a rock opera.
He said, Mutterfetcher also says, I like some Bicycle on occasion. I like Bicycle too. Especially that one is paired with Fat Bottom Girls.
Yeah. Fat Bottom Girls make the rock and world go round.
I do like that
song.
song.
And Killer Queen. I like Killer Queen a lot.
Killer Queen is amazing.
Got a mind with a laser beam.
Operator,
Yeah, need to blow your mind anytime.
Cosmic background radiation is a riot.
I also really like Some Kind of Magic, the one with Bowie.
No, It's a Kind of Magic.
It's a Kind of Magic. Oh my god, I got Hey Kiddoed.
What?
Eventually you will feel that pain too. Hey Kiddoed, it's thing that procs randomly after you pass a certain point in the story in Warframe, wherein randomly you will hear someone say, "Hey kiddo." Oh yeah, Under Pressure, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah. With Bowie. Yeah. And then, yeah, I think
there's also another one, I think, with Bowie.
There might be.
It's a Kind of Magic.
I love It's a Kind of Magic. That was me and my dad's song. Okay, so you want to do the next Earth one, which is either Koba or Cervantes.
So I want... Okay, so when it comes to, like, stuff on my stuff, what do I want?
Do you mean mods?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
And I know that, like, certain ways to combine them do other things.
Yes, so, if you look at your equipment, you can type in. Let me go to my arsenal just so I can follow along as I'm saying it. So,
as ready as you will ever be.
there are a couple of non-elemental damage types like puncher / impact that you can add on, and those don't combine with anything. They're their own separate damage that will be there. But then there's cold, heat, radiation, and toxin. I think those are the 4. Let me see if I'm right. Oh, magnetic.
Electricity.
Yes, electricity. You're right. Okay, so and some of those combine to create new status effects.
I have toxin, heat, electricity,
Cold. You might not have a cold mod, but cold is the...
Yeah, well, at least on my sword. All I have is I have Fever Strike, Molten Impact, and Shocking Touch.
Okay, yeah, electricity. So, the thing is...
Oh, and I have Volcanic Edge, which does heat and status chance.
Status chance is just the likelihood they're going to take one of those status damage types. So those status damage types are all separate from regular damage. And they proc at a percentage rate. So if you increase your status chance, that means that they're going to hit the enemies more likely. Like if you're mostly rocking heat. So what happens is that whatever percentage your status is, which it'll be right above the different damage types. Like looking at my weapon, it says like 39% chance of inflicting status on the enemy. So like you stab the enemy with your sword, you have a percentage chance of one of those statuses or any of those statuses actually hitting them, and then it does that amount of damage. And then when they have status, they will it lasts a certain amount of time, and that depends on how you've modified it. So there's the mods for status duration. So and
Volcanic Edge on my sword, because it's actually the cheapest and gives me the heat and the increased status chance. So what should I add with it? I have Fever Strike, Molten Impact, and Shocking Touch.
So if you did...
I can only add one current.
Alright, so if you did the electricity one, you would change the status chance from proccing heat to proccing radiation. The benefit of proccing radiation is that enemies are less likely to attack you at that point. They're and certain enemies take more damage from radiation.
Apparently, toxin plus heat is gas.
Yes.
Sounds like me after I eat too much Taco Bell. Heyo.
And you can literally, there's a search bar above the mods, and I know you like typing into it's hard, but if you type in something like radiation, even though there's nothing that gives technically directly radiation status, this thing will show you heat and electricity mods so that you can see how you could add radiation to a weapon. Same thing with gas and corrosive and magnetic.
So should I go double Molten Impact?
You're more likely to do a lot of heat. What is this?
Yeah, I finally increased a pressure point mod.
I did not.
I thought I did that, but I guess I didn't. And now I'm officially out of stuff on my
capacity?
Yeah. Because I do not have... I have more on.
Oh, there's also blast, which is when you combine heat and cold. Magnetic is when you combine cold and electricity.
higher crit chance.
The poison equivalent Mutter Fetcher is probably toxin damage. And then similarly... oh, wait a minute. I also forgot about viral. What is viral? It's cold and toxin. Cold and toxin. There's a lot
Actually,
of...
I think, be the opposite of viral.
Yeah. Yeah. Viral. Corrosive is heat and... What? Corrosive is toxin and electricity. So what is radiation? This is heat.
Alright, well, should we get back to clearing out my map?
Oh yeah, yes, we should. By the way, the order in which you add those status mods for those different types will change what type of damage they do. So not
now order is that when you slot them, or is that
No.
where you place them on the mod thing?
Where you place them. So like reading a page of written text, it's top to bottom, left to right.
Oh. Well, yep. Now I just need to complete size vigil for the penis junction. Call it that. Now I need to do once awake for the Mars junction, and then I have Koba and Cervantes.
All right. Well,
Koba is defense. Hey, and it suggests heat. Guess what I got?
Yeah. So, Koba is, it has, like, bonuses right now. So you get an increased affinity for melee kills, which you're already doing a lot of. And we're getting a bonus resource drop and everything.
Just 12 affinity from kill.
Yeah.
Well, let's do Koba then. And then we'll go, because then the other one is a different chain. I like the...
Yeah. And that's the other one it's showing is... Yeah. The other one is slash damage that it's showing.
Oh. Yeah, and I see on your screen Tulua, which I guess is Luna.
Yeah.
It's not even showing up. I was like, there's no moon. How come the moon isn't on this fucking thing?
Yeah. You won't get access to that for a while.
Oh, my sword is doing things.
Yes, it looks different if you have in the graphic settings set to show status effects on your weapons. And you apparently do. So, for this one, we need to stay close to this spot.
Yeah, I know. Problem, this was a bitch by myself. I'll tell you that for sure.
I bet. Okay, I gave you a little helper with you.
Yeah, what the fuck? Come at me, beast. I am heavily armed. Surprise, cafe.
And wave is clear.
Yeah.
I'll only cast this if they get really close. And there's too many of them.
Okay.
Dante is definitely a defense point frame.
What?
I said Dante is definitely a defense point frame. Some frames are better than others for certain types of missions. But basically, you could make any type of frame work for any type of mission with the right build. Constance looks like she's got, like, brain damage. She's, like, moving her head weird.
Who?
Constance is my pet. It's funny, at some point when I was playing, like, last year, I was playing a defense mission and with randos, and suddenly, like, the mission failed for no reason. And, I literally... Yeah, I literally, like, stopped... Like, no one in the squad left, even though we were randoms. And, like, I looked at the,
oh, that's big some bit. What the fuck is that?
That's an ancient.
So what? Hey,
There's
get the fuck off that, bud.
Yeah. The tall tentacle-y ones are ancients. They can, like, yank you.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can
We
handle
extracting?
more of the enemy.
Yes. Got a relic.
You know, whatever the hell that.
Those are for getting prime parts.
Alright, so how do I change off that damn, my sword doing stupid crap?
So you go into the menu, go to options, and then I think it's in the graphics settings. Let me see. Although I think there's a search function in the options too. There might be.
Weapon Elemental FX.
Yes. You can turn that off.
Good, I don't want that. It's still there. Okay. Now, Cervantes.
Which suggests impact and corrosive. You're so lucky because when I played this game, like starting out, they did not tell you that shit. Now they're like, hey.
How do I get corrosive?
Okay, so you can actually search the I clicked the wrong button. For corrosive mods, which they're not going to actually be corrosive.
Operator, the sentients are not.
There's also impact mods, by the way.
Did they adapt to my humor?
Stop turning it on the desk. So corrosive is also heat and electricity, but you switch the order. Oh no, wait, it's toxin and shock and electricity. I'm like not reading that right. So if you don't have any toxin mods, you can't do corrosive. But you could possibly, you might have some impact mods, because that was the other one.
Don't think I have. I don't have any of the. None of those status effects do I have from my gun. Is that usual or what?
It takes a while to collect all of these, and you really do just collect them by going out into the world and like clearing missions and picking up mods as they drop. Which they tend to be marked on the map, I believe. And if they're not, I will start marking them for you.
Well, I have corrosive.
Alright.
At least on my sword. I don't have any mods like that for my guns.
So sabotage is partially, for this one, is partially a defense, and they often are.
The Grineer want to poison the mighty forests of Earth to make more room for themselves. You are here to stop them. Find the toxin mixer. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
If you want me to, I can try to find those for you because, well, I don't need anything from those. You probably do, because you probably don't have anything from those.
Things from what?
The enemy supply caches. There's 3 of them. In this map, they look like big white... they look like bigger lockers that are lit up white instead of green or red. And if I can find them, there's several places that they tend to show up at, depending on the map you're on. And whoever, it doesn't matter if you find them or I find them, you will get them. They're shared among the squad.
Yeah, so, yeah, find those things.
Okay. And if you want, when I find the first one, I can call you over to show it to you.
Sure.
Seen any yet? Oops. Okay. So there is a hidden... No, I just fell off. It's fine. So there is a hidden area in this space. If you come over, first of all, there's these panels...
Why is this body glowing?
Oh, click it.
I...
Oh, you can't click it. You just run over it, and it gives you something. There's some, like, old dead Grineer around. Alright, so come over where I am. There is a panel that is flashing down by the water.
Uh-huh.
Now, if I destroy that, this propeller stops. And there's one on the other side, too, actually. Same direction, just on the other side of this hidden space over here that we can't get into from the door. There, you destroyed it. So, if you come over this direction, you'll see, if you look where that panel was that you shot, if you look above it, to that wall, that perpendicular wall, there is a hole there. And there's a hole on the other side as well. And if you go in through, if you have to jump into it, you'll gain access to a secret area. And that's always there on these ones with the propeller in sight. So now we're inside it, and there's a couple of lockers, and what is this? This is a cephalon fragment, and you
I can't do anything.
Yeah, I'll see.
How do I scan it?
Yeah, you're supposed to scan it.
Codex scanner, or?
Codex scanner, yeah. And you can scan enemies, by the way, as well. And there's, like, vegetation around all these maps to scan. And you can even open this door now, because the panel to open this space is inside over here. Do you not have scans? Because you have to have scans. It should have a number underneath it.
Yeah, but I don't know the button to do it. Oh, there we go.
It's usually the same button you fire with.
Yeah, you have to. I had to aim down sights first.
Yeah.
Kind of confusing.
Yeah, you aim down sights and then you put the same button as fire. And then you want to hit whatever button to change your weapon because you're going to be still in the standard mode. You want to, like, redraw your weapon. Yeah. So the panel to open the door is right there.
Oh.
Often one of the caches is in here. It was not this time. Yeah. I hate those things. They disrupt signals. There are a lot of enemies in this space.
And there's a fucking Kubro nest somewhere.
Yeah, it's down below.
Oh, definitely. Oh, I got a Kubro egg.
Yep, that's good. You want that. I'm also trying to find... Which means I have to open every crate I find. There are some mods that you can put on that'll on your Warframe that'll let you see things, more things marked on the minimap than you could otherwise.
So should we do the thing now, or what are we waiting on?
Sorry, I've just been searching the spaces for the... But we can do it. I think I saw it on the map in this space. It's often here. I'm seeing.
The mixer activates the toxin by combining it with a biocatalyst. Remove the biocatalyst to render the toxin harmless. Take care when destroying the biocatalyst cartridge.
Shoot it.
It is highly
Don't.
explosive. Head to the poison injector now.
I face tanked that and it did nothing, so I don't really care.
I know, I told you to shoot it, and then it didn't matter. So the next part of this is a defense point.
What is this?
Oh, you picked up an Ayatan star. Those socket into Ayatan sculptures.
Yeah, I've got plenty of the fucking things, but not the sculpture.
Yeah, you haven't gotten a
Set
sculpture
the
yet.
injector into overdrive to
You
incinerate
mostly
the
just
toxin.
find those around the map. Like, randomly.
Watcha! Oh shit, I'm so used to being alone that I see something move and it's like, it must die! And it's like, oh, it's you.
Not realizing that it's me. Now, there are holes in this map that you, like, fall through below the defense point.
Alright, where's the coup, bro? They were running. There it is.
Aha! I found one. So, above the defense point, the building, if you go above that, I found a cache. They do make noise.
Above?
Yes, so jump on top of the building. Yeah, see
This?
yep. And this is shared along the squad.
Unidentified
The
item.
first resource cache.
Yes.
I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
There are 2 more, apparently.
She will not tell you where they are.
This bitch just said faint hints, and she lied to me? Sabotage!
The injector is now in an unstable overdrive. Keep the Grenier away while it melts down.
This eczema is practically, like, super speeded into the room with me. So after this is done, by the way, we can stay in this mission until we essentially find those sabotage those caches. We don't have to leave.
Just destroyed a massive batch of Grenier toxin. Good work. Get to extraction.
We're gonna go back to looking around this space. Has there's nothing else in here. not seen any more possible caches in this space. Cooper Den's over here. Ah, found another one.
Get Clem!
You found a second cache. My readings indicate one more.
Ah. Let's see.
Just the coop.
Must miss it close to the beginning.
Yeah, because it's just saying to get to the extraction.
Yeah, it won't tell you where they are.
Hope you not find it.
I might not be able to. I can tell you, there was one time I was in a mission like this for like, it felt like 2 hours trying to find all of them. That one's not the one. It's that. Yeah.
I killed so many of these guys. Do they just keep coming?
Yeah, they do. I mean, I suppose you're getting affinity right now. While I'm searching.
Oh, I do see a little thingy on. Yep. That's just the
Oh,
one
that's
you
an
found?
Itan star. Go ahead and grab that.
What?
I'm all the way back at the beginning of the map. It's not here. It must be somewhere in this next room. There must be a path that I'm missing. Yeah, I found a path we didn't go down.
What?
I found a path we didn't go down. Full of caches and stuff. So I'm in there right now looking for it.
Now I'm murdering the hell out of a bunch of people.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's not good for them, I'll tell you that for free.
No.
Why don't you just call me Ginsu?
There's another path. What I love is all the enemies trying to kill me, and like me just not even paying attention to it. I'm like, whatever. They're there. It's got to be in here, right? Ah, I found it. Yep. So you can't go, you have to like check places that are not mission critical for these.
All your objectives are complete. Proceed
And
to
I
extraction now.
mostly ignore them because of the fact that I have everything that they could possibly give me. But since you're like starting character, you definitely kind of need what's in them. Eventually, though, you won't care either. I can tell you killed a lot.
What?
I can tell you killed a lot because I keep picking up resources as I go to the extraction.
Oh, you
point.
have. I've killed 100. I mean 100. And I'm still killing. I do not know who I am. I do not know where I am. All I know is that I must kill. They just keep coming.
Yeah, they're endless spawn, which is annoying because you know you're just looking for the caches at this point. We can leave because we now found all 3. Mutterfetcher says digital streams should have an FAQ where they list which drugs they were using throughout development.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you fell. That's not a death, by the way. They just reset where you are.
Oh, I didn't even. I didn't mean to go over there.
Oh, you didn't?
Well, there was an item over on the other way, and I was trying to go get that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it just stuck me.
Yeah, it's hard to.
Into the end. Into the.
So it looks like we got.
Like I wasn't even near the platform.
Yeah, it's much wider than you think. One of the things we got was a health restore large, which can be helpful when you're struggling with dying too much during a boss fight or something. And then the other stuff was probably just mods.
I literally don't think I've died yet.
You might start dying when you face bosses, which, by the way, you don't have to face non-mission bosses and non-junction bosses, the bosses that are, like, the bosses of the planets. You can... Would you get off of the... Oh my god, she just stepped across my keyboard. You do not have to face them alone if you don't want to. It's been my MO to have to beat them the first time by myself. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
I don't even think I can do the next thing because it says Archwing and I don't have one of those.
No, you do not. Alright, well, I think then I do feel like we cleared a lot of your map, though. Like, is it
that we could.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when it comes to junctions, you're gonna have to do those solo. One of the reasons why they're gonna make you wait to get to Oro, the place after that Archwing, is because that's one of the world bosses.
Yeah, it's after
Everything in
Urpo
orders,
or
operator?
Yeah.
Is that a pun? I will attempt to bypass this vault.
yeah,
Did you
can't
do-
even do the next.
Did you do Pacific? The ship that's near the planet? The
Yeah, I
rescue
did
mission?
that.
What did you think of Rescue?
It was fine. I mean, I murdered everyone silently, so
Alright.
the alarms were never set off, so it really wasn't a big deal.
That's good. Spy is hard because depending on what map you're doing, the spy sections change. So you kind of have to like acclimate yourself to what the challenges of the specific spy location. So like Grenier and Corpus have different spy setups that they'll do. Alright, well, I think that's everything that we can cover for tonight, but thank you for joining me, Nameless.
Well, thanks for helping me and showing me how to play this, although I still don't feel like I know what I'm doing.
It's extremely complicated. It took me a very long time to understand a lot of it, and I'll say right now that there's people who know more than me, for certain. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching, especially Mutterfetcher in chat. And
If anyone wants to get me a Grenier colors set, I will be grateful.
Yes, gift Nameless a Grenier color set. That's the one he really wants. So let's talk schedule. Book club is September 28th. The book is The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle. I finished it this morning and then immediately restarted it. It's a very, very good novel. I definitely suggest. You read the coda? I haven't read the coda yet. I read the introduction.
No, you haven't finished it yet. You need to read the coda first.
There's nothing that says coda in my copy. I have like the author's introduction, the afterword, and an interview.
Yeah, then you might, because like I know the deluxe edition had the coda included. You might have to just find the coda.
I think I have the coda, but it's not. But it might the deluxe edition, but it's not saying coda in it. Let me see.
But you need to read that. You haven't finished reading it until you've read that, in my opinion.
But the author's introduction to Hearts, a conversation with Peter S. Beagle, afterward. Those are the bookmarks, though. In the digital edition. That you guys can be.
Yeah, it's called Two Hearts.
Two Hearts. That's what it's called. Okay. Then yeah, I will read that. I did do the authors, like the first time I read the book, that I finished it today, I didn't read any of the extra stuff, but because you suggested that I read the extra stuff, I am reading the extra stuff this read through. Like literally reading it twice in a month. But yeah, everyone can be on that live stream with me if they read the book and they ask to be on the live stream. Only a microphone is necessary. It's not necessary that you be on camera. And then there is a copy to buy my book below. There's a link to my Discord, a link to tip me if you want to, and a link to my locals. And if you join my locals as a paying member, you get access to exclusive stuff for this channel with the Spec Ops The Line live streams on Sundays and writing that's only available on locals. That is the permanent stuff. So now this is the schedule for the week. Tomorrow is D&D and the D, which is the Genevieve playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Wednesday, the Dim News on the Dim side on Rumble. Thursday at noon, the rerun live stream for Spec Ops The Line. Thursday night might be the Dim stream. I have to wait until Beverly comes back from her concert tour to tell me whether or not we're doing a live stream. And then Friday night, nothing except for a highlights reel for Resident Evil 6. Saturday at 3 p.m. Caleb Pierce channel on YouTube, we are talking about The Master and His Emissary. Saturday night, Darkest Dungeon. Sunday at noon, the exclusive live stream. And then Monday night, Cyberpunk 2077. And that is the schedule for the week. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Get off. That is everything. Thank you guys, and thank you Nameless, and we will see you next time. Merch. Yeah. Check out my new shop at cafepress.com/Alex of all trades for all kinds of products with my face on them.